welcome back to Market Sense with Andy Mukherjee. A quick check on, in fact, quick 2 or 3 stock ideas that you can look for a near-term trade, and these one are given out by Hemen Kapadia. He says, take a shot at this one, a buy on Cipla with a target price of 342 and a current market price of 337. It's a very little margin that is left, but yes, it's a volatile market, so probably play this one. Watch out for Dr. Reddy's as well. It's a buy call given on that one. He's sticking with the pharma pack, a target price of 1257, and a buy on Sun Pharma. I told you he was sticking to pharma with a target price of 1638 from a current market price of 1599. So that's a small uptick that would come in on Sun Pharma. Across to Biocon, Shruti Agrawal has the management.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. Q4 numbers are looking extremely good. Could you share with us some of the growth drivers in the quarter?
Well, we have seen growth across all segments. I think our statins, immunosuppressants, insulins and the healthcare business has grown very well. We have also seen tremendous growth in our research services business, and of course our German subsidiary Axicorp has also delivered some very strong numbers. So I don't think we can basically point to any one part of our business that has performed outstandingly. I think everything has done very well.
Margins have looked very good in Q4 at 30%. What was the reason for these strong margins, and do you think you will be able to maintain these margins going forward?
The Biocon's business, excluding the Axicorp business, has always been able to maintain its margins between 28 to 30%. I think there has been a tremendous focus on cost cutting. We have also been able to see that our product mix has been better this quarter, so we've seen better realization of margins. So I think it's a mix of both. I think cost cutting and a product mix is what has helped us with improving our margins.
Ma'am, Axicorp has also delivered some very good numbers in this quarter. Could you tell us, why the numbers were so strong, and what will be the growth for Axicorp in the financial year FY11?
I think Axicorp has actually done very well, both in its its traditional business, but it's also done very well in the generics business because it has won a few tenders. And Axicorp today is considered to be one of the fastest growing pharma companies in Germany, which is really good for us. And I think they've again focused very strongly on being lean and efficient. There's been a lot of cost effective and cost correction in terms of sourcing. I think we've seen margins improve again in Axicorp because of better sourcing of their generics, especially from India. So I think we've seen that all these have contributed to a very strong set of numbers.
Ma'am, would you give me some sort of guidance for FY11, and what are the segments that you expect to see fastest growth there?
Well, we are encouraged by what we've delivered this fiscal, and we are confident that we will be able to sustain these kind of growth rates in the coming fiscal. We are also quite confident that we will see some good licensing revenues coming in this coming fiscal. Actually, this fiscal alone we have seen a good contribution from licensing income, which was about 51 crores compared to just 11 crores the previous year, and we expect this to be even better the coming fiscal. So I think we are very confident, we are quite upbeat about how 2011 will also deliver on its performance, because we are seeing again our services business also gain traction. We've got some new service offerings which are also beginning to deliver some good business opportunities, and of course the Biocon business segments are also looking very good. All the investments that we have made over the past few years are now beginning to pay off. One big contributor also to 2011 numbers will be our new acquisition in Hyderabad. That has been a very good acquisition for us because it's going to be able to contribute quite significantly to some of the growth measures that we are expecting for the next fiscal.
And talking about FY11, are we certain to see Syngene's listing in this financial year, and also will your oral insulin be ready to hit the markets, at least in India?
We certainly are all kind of set to see that Syngene certainly addresses the market, the IPO market, but I'm not very sure what exactly that sort of that timing will be. But certainly we will hope to do it sometime in FY11. As far as oral insulin is concerned, I think that we would like to do many more trials before really applying for approval, market approval in India, largely because we want to make sure that we have the requisite capacity and the product positioning strategies in place before we really try and address the Indian market. But certainly we hope that if all goes well, if not...
All right, that was Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw sounding extremely upbeat about FY11. Syngene, the IPO would also hit sometime this year in FY11, and that is something that you heard it on ET Now first via Stock Sector Nikush Damya. But with that, it's a wrap on this leg of Market Sense with Andy Mukherjee, and bye now, Andy.
Goodbye from us.